What's up, guys? Glenn with Hustler Hacks, and I wanted to go through the frequently asked questions update on Merch by Amazon that they put on their site. I think on the dashboard, if you go to the right-hand side on the very bottom, you'll see when they put on the merch updates. I think this was on the 16th, I believe. Yeah, 16th of this month. They updated that section and talked a little bit more about content policy and better practices that I definitely think you should read if you are a Merch by Amazon seller. I understand that some of this stuff can be like easily ignored or kind of lost because you are uploading more shirts, and if you're saying to yourself, well, I follow the rules, I don't have any trademark or copyright infringements, I'm very careful with that stuff, then I don't have to worry about any of the updates. And that's what I kind of want to talk about because I think there's some things that are kind of hidden in there that you're like, what? Didn't really think that that would be part of it, and it is. So let's read a little bit about the update and the content policy. So basically, they tell you these things here. Page titles, descriptions, or bullet points is prohibited, and this stuff here. So let's go through it. Any content that violates Merch by Amazon content policy, including profanity, pornography, or illegal and infringing content. The profanity part can play a role if you have certain shirts. I don't know if like damn or ass or words like that would fall into it, but any basic words that you have on there might be funny, and maybe they do have a couple of cuss words. May not necessarily have to be the F word, but maybe they do have profanity on there, will be taken down, and quite a bit of people actually have gotten their shirts taken down earlier this week. So I know for sure they are looking into this profanity thing. Weird thing is that there has been more added on, and it looks like some have gotten through the review process and now they're live. They won't last forever. I don't know how long they'll last on there. Amazon will look at that stuff and they will take it down. So I would take that stuff down right now while you have the chance. You don't want to get any infringements or any content policy marks on your account because of profanity or just shirts that don't even have huge bad words, but take it down. Phone numbers, physical mail addresses, email addresses, website URLs. I don't have a good screenshot of this, but some people have posted like URLs going to their website, so they go back and forth. I would take any of that stuff down. Reviews, quotes, and testimonials. And some of the review stuff, I have seen some shady stuff going on in reviews. People leaving like one-star reviews on other people's t-shirts just to kind of like try to bring it down or try to, bring down the competition. You can easily get that stuff removed, especially if someone didn't even buy your shirt, they're just leaving you a bad review. I mean, you can get that stuff taken down. Solicitations for positive customer reviews, which is a huge deal on the um, Kindle publishing thing. A lot of people paying for like, positive reviews and stuff. They don't want that stuff to happen when it comes to merch. So information. This one is important. Actually, these last three are very important. That I think they're kind of like hidden that you probably didn't expect. Information related to fulfillment and shipping, including shipping times, where the t-shirts are manufactured, and references to Amazon Prime. I have screenshots. We'll talk about that one. Promises that the revenue from sales go to a specific place, including text that all proceeds will be donated to a particular organization. So that one is very important. I have seen that on a couple of shirts. And then keywords and descriptions that do not relate to the design, aka keyword stuffing, which a lot of people have been doing. And I don't even know if that really helps you or not when it comes to searching your shirt. They talked about it on the webinar that having a crowded description or keywords will not help you. They also talked about the manufactured, because some people do say, made in USA or printed in USA, because they talked about on the webinar that if they go to Europe or they go and they start growing Merch by Amazon and adding more products and they want to ship out to different parts, your description and your keywords aren't going to necessarily be correct because you're saying that they were made or manufactured in the US or USA, things like that. So take those off as well. And then last, the content creators who do not comply with the policies will face immediate suspension or termination of their account. So this is huge because this started on the 16th. I don't know how much time they're giving everybody to kind of change all of these things in their shirts, but I don't know, maybe 30 days, maybe effective immediately. As soon as I saw this, I was like, you know what? Time to go through the shirts and see if there's anything like that because this is very important, especially when it comes to like maybe the printed stuff or manufactured stuff or the shipping keywords and things like that, keyword stuffing, that stuff to really look out for. The other things that they added were just stuff about your accounts. So, can I use two accounts for Merch by Amazon? No, is one account per user. Can I share a bank account with other content creator? They said it's best practices to have separate bank accounts. But so I think those are a little bit more obvious, but I think these might not have been. So let's talk about them. I'm not here to try to like embarrass anybody or call out their designs and shirts and all that stuff. I just want to be as informative as possible. So I blocked out different things related to shirts that I found. I took screenshots so I can show you guys some examples. So this one here, sold by Amazon, which I think they put by or meant to put by, sold by Amazon, Prime eligible and has free returns. So that's one of the things they talked about, references to Amazon Prime, and then talking about shipping, which would be Prime shipping, which means you get an advantage because it is Prime eligible. But I don't think they just want anything if anything regarding Prime on any of your keywords. They just don't want that on there. Sorry if I started mumbling and stuff. I got confused. Okay, next one. This shirt, I think, oh yeah, this is part of the keyword stuffing. So, bass fish t-shirt, fly fishing t-shirts, fly fishing shirt, women's fly fishing shirt, long sleeve fly fishing shirt, over and over and over and over. Fly fishing and t-shirt. I don't know how many times you want to put that in your keywords. And I kind of agree with the webinar. I mean, there's no way that stuff's going to help you. I mean, I think as long as you just have it once, then that keyword would probably come up. But, I mean, how many times do you want to put fish in there or fishing? I mean, just this little box alone was already, what, 4 times? Fishing and shirt and fly fish, the same ones over and over and over again. Keyword stuffing. All right, the next one. Also holds true to the product description, not just the keywords that you're going to put in the bullet points. But St. Patrick's Day t-shirts, St. Patrick's Day shirts for women, St. Patrick's Day shirt, women's St. Patrick's Day shirts. I mean, really over and over and over and over. Interesting one though I caught, Notre Dame Fighting Irish shirt. So that would be definitely a trademark, or Guinness beer shirt. You know, these are words that can easily get taken down because that's part of the infringement, using somebody else's trademarked name or copyrighted name. And there's a lot of these shirts out there, and I know you're going to probably ask, when are they going to take this stuff down? I really don't know. They will get to them though. They already have been. There actually have been quite a bit of people that have gotten their account terminated. And it's getting more and more popular now that these things are starting to come out, especially people getting terminated. And we're what, 9 or 10 months in, and of merch existing. So over time it will happen. But now that the policy is in place and you have easy access to it, and they had it on the dashboard that they did update it, and for you to read it, I mean, you really can't fight any of this stuff. So now, the last one I wanted to show you was they don't have any of the keyword stuffing, any of that stuff, but it does say printed in USA. So that's another one that needs to be changed. So if you have 200 or 300 shirts, you have 1,000, 2,000 shirts, I think it's a good thing to start going through them if you have any of this stuff. It might be as little as this printed in USA thing. It's better to get it done now than to be sorry down the road if they take down your shirts, or to have 5 or 6 thousand shirts down the road and then you're gonna have to go through every single one of those. I don't, like I said, I don't know how much time they're giving everybody to kind of change these things, but it is in writing, it is in their content policy, and they did update it and have it on the dashboard for everybody to read. So if you're new to merch, let me zoom out on this. If you're new to merch, then maybe you don't have any of these things in your description or your bullet points or any of that stuff. So it's a good thing to start practicing these things now so that you don't fall into these and you have to change these things down the road. At least you can just start off right off the bat with some good quality bullet points or descriptions, and then you can go from there. I've had some people ask me, can you do a video on like a great looking bullet points or description? And originally I had told everybody when I had that link on like a good description, I think it was the last video, how you can like get creative and kind of talk about some good keywords in your description and maybe write like 2 to 3 sentences. I still do believe in that you can do that as long as it relates to the shirt, like what they talked about in the webinar. If keyword stuffing, you have a bunch of words that don't relate to it, or just a bunch of words in general, t-shirt and fly fishing over and over and over and over again, then yeah, I think that will be taken down. But I would keep it simple. I don't think you have to go all out and have all those keywords because I really don't know if that helps or not, but keep it simple, 2 to 3 sentences if that. I mean, they do give you those 2 blocks for the bullet points, and maybe that is something that I can do as far as like a video on what's a good bullet points. But over time, like to me, I didn't even think that the Made in USA thing was a huge deal to begin with because it wasn't part of the content policy in the very beginning, and really for a good while they really didn't update that until this month. So if I would have made a video telling you that it's okay to put that stuff, then you'd be like, hey, what's the deal, Hustler Hacks? You said it was cool to put Made in USA and now it's not. That's a thing that I don't really get into a lot of like training videos or private coaching and things like that, because yeah, content policy changes and they could update this every single week if they wanted to and add new things, delete users, delete shirts. It's a growing platform. These things can happen. The only thing that you can do is adapt to these changes and start doing them now, especially if you have hundreds or thousands of shirts. Start doing that now so that maybe I don't know, in 30, 60, 90 days, maybe down the road, they really start going hard on this content policy and start taking people out. At least you're already well prepared. You made those changes, and you don't have to be sorry about it down the road and trying to get your account back. So hopefully you guys liked this video and it was somewhat informative. If you haven't read the content policy, I do think it's extremely important, and I did want to talk about it a little bit more and show a couple of examples. And later on this month, we'll get into my numbers and a couple of more of like merch news and things that's going on, and we're well aware of everything. So thanks guys for watching this video. You can contact me, hustlerhacks1@gmail.com. Here, Hustler Hacks on YouTube, you're already watching me, and at Hustler Hacks on Instagram. If you have t-shirt ideas that you need them designed, you can contact me, hustlerhacks1@gmail.com. I do have design packages. I can design your t-shirt for you. And if you want to go to my website, hustlerhacks.com, you can see just like logo design, other designs that I've done, flyers, brochures, and things like that. So let me know. But most of all, go out and get it